the youth icon of the nation, John Abraham, on stage, please. And the man of the moment, for whom we've all... You should be here, sir. Subject. This book is the fascinating journey of over 5 decades. Consistency, perseverance, and that too, friends, in an industry, because even I have worked very closely with this industry, the real estate industry, where values and ethics sometimes drop like a pack of cards. It's an industry where the working conditions are extremely tough. More than all the accolades, achievements, awards that Chandrakant Patel ji has got for his work, iconic structures that he has come up with, you know, we have to remember one thing. It's not just beauty of his designs, it's the beauty of his mind. It's not just the purity of his designs, it's the purity of his heart. Here is a man who's made an impact on society, and I'll tell you more about his impact on society, because I personally admire him more for the impact he's made on society, for his human qualities, besides, of course, this wonderful piece of architecture that he keeps creating all the time, all the place, all over. He's done in India, he's done abroad, and he continues doing it.
Vivek Shetty, for very, very kind words about me. I welcome all of you, my friends and members of my team, and after a long time we are all meeting together in the crowd. My friend, very, very important friend, Mr. Kamal Hadkar, who was a structural designer, is here. It was due to his structural design that everything went very well. See, building did not collapse due to bomb blast because of the good structural design and, of course, very strong supervision and very good quality of Larsen & Toubro's work. Mr. H.M. Desai, who was the resident engineer, I think his missus is here. Mr. H.M. Desai was from the ECC. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much. And
it was my bungalow behind which there was a plot, and he was supposed to be designing the building in which now I stay. And that building also is a beautiful building because it's all on a round circular building. So it's a very beautiful construction, beautiful architect which Chandrakant Bhai designed for me. And he has been a person who is very selfless and works very hard for whatever he's doing. I remember about looking through the book, you know, the rough book was brought to me, and I saw the beautiful buildings which he has created, especially the Rajkot Hospital which he has made is a beautiful design. And so even the stock exchange, which is a beautiful building and it has only one pillar which the whole building goes up on, which is something which is very unusual. I like architecture, I like to see beautiful buildings. So all the buildings which Chandrakant Bhai has made, I admire them and I congratulate him, and I congratulate him for this book which he's come out with. And I think this book should be given to the colleges where architecture is being taught, you know, so that they can also learn something from this book. That's all. Thank you.
So rightly put, Asha ji. So rightly put. And yes, friends, this book is about the triumph of human spirit against all odds. So as it's in bolts, it's a lot of heart and soul. You know, in the most trying circumstances, in the most, against all odds. How his brother Alan is also an architect, younger brother Alan. More importantly, his physique Abraham. Yes, okay, yes. Behind every, successful, good human being, there is a mother who has to inculcate the right values in them. And could I request Mrs. Abraham to please stand up? Please. Yes, John, over to you.
Thank you for all the kind words. especially about hanging out of the bus. But first of all, I don't think I really deserve to sit on this podium, Vivek. Congratulations, Bani. Thank you so much for this lovely book. I think when you have Asha ji here and Mr. Chandrakant Patel, my place is really not here. But I've been given the honor of being here, and I'm really humbled. And I went through the book, and it was beautiful when I read your entire story, sir, about how you actually approached Alvar Aalto and how you sought a meeting with him. When you met his wife, you showed the sign letter, and you actually went in, and he said, I can't give you a job right now. And he came back, and then you finally got that. And the best part was you got great breakfast at any point of the day when you went to the office. So it is a beautiful book, and for all of you who aren't even interested in architecture, I'm sure most of you who's sitting here are interested in architecture. It's a great read, and it gets you really interested in understanding at least besides Embassy Towers or Usha Kiran or Galaxy and Rajkot, just how he thought about designing and making the Bombay Stock Exchange, and how he wanted it, when you spoke about the three roads, Apollo, Hammam and Dalal Street, and how he actually designed this was absolutely fantastic. So I actually I started reading the book, and I went through the entire book. What I left out were the very detailed specifications, because that I'm sure my father and my brother would be better off at reading. And I agree with you. So in today's date and age where honesty is a very rare virtue, I'm proud to say that, my father also tells me that, son, I've never taken a bribe and I've never given a bribe. And it's very important that you also follow those values and that value system. And I saw that exactly in the book and the way you spoke. Fortunately for you, you also had clients like Mr. Firoz Gigi Boy, who was actually then associated with the Bombay Stock Exchange, and he was your client. Today, clients don't really pay, sir. They don't pay. So you need a special department to go after clients and just request them and call them all the time to get your money out. But it's a fantastic read, a great book. It's an honor being here, actually sitting next to you, especially when I come from a family of architects, sitting with someone who's so renowned and someone who's so big in stature. You actually tower above me. So I really, I'm honored to be sitting next to you. Asha ji, you still look extremely beautiful, and you're so beautiful, and it's an honor actually sitting here and looking at you. So, and thanks to the media actually for supporting this, because usually it's we all come for movie functions and we all go for movie promotions, and even though I'm part of that system, and you can second me on that, it's so refreshing to be in a situation like this, on a stage, on a platform like this, where you're talking about something that suddenly seems far more relevant than what you're really doing all the time. So I really am happy to be here. I was just telling Asha ji, she was asking me, do you have a cold? And I said, no, I've actually got a migraine. And trust me, it's very difficult to smile when you have a migraine. But honestly, I'm so happy being here that I've just forgotten my migraine, and I'm just happy talking to all of you. But I won't take more time. Thank you so much, and congratulations on this wonderful, wonderful book. Great forwards, and wish you all the best.